Om. If you are someone who is not satisfied in their life, not satisfied in their circumstances, you know that there is something better. You know that you are meant for more. You know that your life has so much room for things that are your ideal. I cannot recommend enough. You need to use notebook and pen, and in present tense, every day you need to be writing and reading. Present tense ideal, but also you can break out certain things like relationship or health or money or whatever is in your right now currently in your field in terms of what's in front of you right now. Write it out. Express your gratitude. Express your gratitude for things that you may not seem to have at this point. But make friends with this process of crystallizing your true, authentic self. These aren't things that you are forcing to happen. These are things that when you reflect, you understand who you are and what is important, what is in your heart, how you look, what is your relationships like, everything and anything that you think of. And if you do this every day, you'll start picking out new things because every day is new. Every day you are finding and discovering new parts of yourself. You may see other people that inspire you. You may see circumstances that pull your heart. Maybe it's a desire, it's a longing. Use this notebook. Use this practice to transform your life. I have been doing this for a couple years now. And when I tell you that my whole life has changed as a direct result from this, and if I tell you that my life is continuing to change, that I have been witnessing a massive compression and acceleration. For example, when I first started doing this, there was big changes, a little bit more spaced out. Now, things are changing so fast. It is almost to the point, actually it is to the point, every single day I am reinventing myself. I am experiencing massive changes on the outside that are gauging the efficacy of this super simple practice. I have seen many people who are using spiritual techniques, spiritual tools, but who are skipping this, what I consider vital fundamental step, which is clarifying who you are, clarifying your authentic ideal. It is vital because then when you start doing your practices, you are starting to increase your vibration. You are eating healthy. You are meditating more. Everything that you do becomes so purposeful. Everything you do is pulling yourself one step closer to this, as opposed to continuing to manifest your autopilot, which is based on information you've received from your ancestors, information that you received from your astrology, or when you took your first breath, you were imprinted with energies. The whole point is breaking free from this conditioned autopilot from when you were born, when you were in the womb, the imprintation from the genetics, from the first breath, but also how you were conditioned as a child, how your parents were, how the authority figures in your life, and what you saw and experienced, and all that formed and shaped you relative to how you were already programmed. And that is a certain alchemy that has created the life and everything you are now. Not just now, but the trajectory. This is important because it's all about present moment trajectory. The past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist. And even more advanced, you can consider that there is parallel realities. There's a version of you who turned left instead of right. There's a version of you who did this instead of that. The past, what you're considering as the past, you are just collapsing one version of that. Same with the future. What I'm saying to you is the present moment is all that exists. It's not today. Today is now. The past is now. Everything is rooted in the now. It is the seed from which the past and the future grow. Your mission is to collapse into the present moment, your authentic ideal, which is an ever-changing process. It is an ever-refining process. You will get to a point where you are very clear, and then you start this process of refining it more and more as your life continues to unfold, as new people come into your life, as you go to new places, as you see and experience and taste and touch and feel different things. This refinement is built upon this foundation of certain key principles you are aligned with. how you are maintaining yourself, your peace, your prosperity. What is important to you? Is humility important to you? Is it important to you to be grateful for everything? Is it important to you to always have a peaceful mind, to be positive, to be harmonious, to maintain a state of love for yourself, to validate yourself, to love other people? Are these things important to you? And if they are, you need to crystallize them, because taking them out of this abstract part of your mind and putting them into two-dimensional form is the process of going from unidimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional. We are acknowledging that everything on the outside is a direct result, that you are taking responsibility, which is part of being a creator. A creator is saying, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not taking anything for granted. Everything, I am dictating the flow. We are all the center of our own universe. We are all God. And you are your own God. I am my own God. My universe, my reality is directly a result of me, how I conduct myself, what do I align myself with in the moment, in the present moment, which is all that exists. And by knowing, feeling, believing something that may appear not to be there as it is real right now, and expressing gratitude for that and aligning with that no matter what, is the process of realizing on the outside. All you are doing is reprogramming yourself and crystallizing that reality. What does crystallizing mean? It means taking something like water and then turning it into a snowflake, when you can see the beautiful symmetrical geometrical forms, and all snowflakes are different. And the snowflakes here represent like thoughts. You're taking this abstract water, you're giving it form, which is what creation is all about, is taking abstract thoughts and materializing them. So we are taking responsibility for that. With responsibility, you gain the power to release that which no longer serves you, which is defined as that which is not aligned with your authentic ideal. But if you don't know your authentic ideal, releasing it becomes that much more difficult, because you are then identified with it. And what we are doing is re-identifying you. Re-identification is manifestation. Building memory in advance is manifestation. Building memory in advance changes your identity, and when your identity changes, your reality changes, because you have to become the version of yourself who has what you wish in advance. That is the secret. And the beauty of it all is, if you forget everything I said, this is so much more simple than it is made out to be. You start here. This is your foundation. This is the bottom of the pyramid. This is the roots that grow into the mango tree, which the mango here represents the desire that you get to enjoy. You plant the seed, you nurture it. Planting the seed means you crystallize. You read it. Nurturing it means you water it with your knowingness and your love and gratitude for this version of yourself. You fall in love with it. And as a result, the tree builds itself. That's the how. You don't worry about the how. That's the trap. How am I going to get the money? How is this relationship going to happen? How am I going to attract them? How am I going to get this house or get this travel? That's the trap. When you're in the how, you're lost. Your identity, it doesn't matter how it happens. What matters is it's your authentic ideal and you love it. The tree will build itself. And then as a result, the end result, the culmination, is the mango fruit. Now, the tree, the how, you will notice when doing this, will accelerate. The more your will to have this, the more this becomes a priority. And as a priority, it becomes non-negotiable. And the priority, what makes it a priority, is your sincere desire. That's what you're cultivating here. You're finding out what is actually important to you. What is important for you to experience. These are your authentic desires, and these are what manifests. You can say, for example, I want a gold-plated helicopter all day long. But if you don't really want a gold-plated helicopter, it's not going to manifest. Because what's going to manifest is what's authentic to you, your version of self. And the whole goal is removing that which is not you. But first you have to know what is you, so you can see what is not you. Once you know who you are, you can see who you are not. Give this a shot. Do this every single day. Keep this notebook. It's sacred. This is your Bible. Make it so, and you will see the results. You have to stick with it. You have to have resilience. You have to have perseverance. And that is all born out of your will, because you can't take it anymore. You can't accept and settle with your circumstances. You have reached a point where enough is enough, and I have so much more that I want to be doing. And I know that I'm not doing the right thing because I'm in pain. Pain is there to push you into the right direction. All it is telling you is, hey, whatever you're doing is not authentic. And therefore, the pain is there. And the more that you continue to walk down this path, the pain will continue to grow and grow until it forces you, because you can't do it. You can't take it anymore. Do this now. Don't wait. Give it a shot. Leave a comment with your thoughts. I would love to see and have a conversation with you if it is right. As always, feel free to share questions, experiences. Wishing you the best. Happy manifesting. God bless. Om.